second touchdown on the season. And the Bills have cut it to within a score. On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The first down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like their little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Carolinas and Bank of America Stadium here in Uptown Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerge from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with the Detroit Lions. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And that lands in the end zone, so the opening drive will begin at the 25.
Man, I gotta start running the ball, man. I've been trying to pass.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends now.
58, boys, 58, 58, come on. You got me right. Don't be scared of it.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
I don't think I've been running enough.
And there's a catch by Christian McCaffrey.
And just throwing the ball, everybody sitting back and pass
He's caught over
defense.
100 passes each of the last 2 years. So he is a defense's nightmare because how do you identify him before the snap on every play? Is he a running back? Is he a receiver?
Got all these darn
Do you
good
guard
running
him with a
backs and ain't
defensive
using them.
back, a linebacker? Whatever you do, he tends to have the answer himself and ends up making big plays.
Oh, Lord.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll run with a big back, A.J. Dillon, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Give me 5. That's all I
Works his
need.
way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with
Start
toughness
mixing
now.
this thing up a little
Hopefully get
bit
to
more.
the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Oh, you in cover 3 cloud. Okay.
Bridgewater now from the 50. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. And he's taken down inside the 30. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here, because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
first down. Bridgewater gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups.
The ball's out. McCaffrey
Lord.
lost it, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Opening drive fumble and the 4 miscues that they had last week. 4 turnovers, Charles. So this is a bad trend.
And Brandon, you and I both know that they didn't just ignore what happened last week. They focused on it, tried to get better. And when it happens here again in this game, the head coach is going to see that as a direct reflection on his message to the team, and it's not sinking in.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up second.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And down he'll go at the 25. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, there's zero doubt that the Detroit Lions like Kerryon Johnson's ability, but he's been dinged up a little bit in his first 2 years in the NFL, so they went out and used a day 2 pick this past year on DeAndre Swift, the rookie runner out of Georgia, hoping, I think, to pair them together and maybe send a message. But I think if Kerryon Johnson can stay on the field, he could be an awfully productive back in the NFL.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
First down, Detroit.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Second and 10, Stafford again. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 43. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Stafford on first down. Throwing deep for Gallup.
Oh.
And it's caught inside the 10.
Wow.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 35. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown.
Kerryon Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Hey.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
to kick off for Detroit.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they will be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Bridgewater on first down. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be second down.
Looks like they went for the combo plate there. A nice ample gain on the ground on the previous play. Going for the big shot on that one unsuccessfully.
Second and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, my
and
God.
the has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked by the rookie, Jeff Okudah. And now the rookie's free. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
And it's going to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Lions 14. Panthers nothing.
I can't even this first
So
season
not
over
much
with.
time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
24-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still
Too about what?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit
what
it to
now?
the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics.
That's what the score is? Oh, this game over with. That's what the end of the final score?
For you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And there's Christian McCaffrey with another
You gonna trade both?
CMC, as he's known in the Carolina area. Easily the most productive running back in the league last season. 2,392 yards from scrimmage. He's just so dangerous every time he gets the football. Whether you hand it to him, throw it to him out of the backfield, just imagine if they have the guts to let him return kicks as well. This guy is a true triple threat.
Makes the tackle.
Still 9 remaining on second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. Well, the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
After the interception, here's Stafford. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Eli Apple. And his crew will take over the football at the 35-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Cover 3 cloud.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. He'll find the tight end Sullivan complete. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Oh, Lord. Cover 9 again. Oh, Lord.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. Got his target, Samuel. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are able to get this back within a touchdown. And that one makes it 14-7.
Oh, boy.
Makes the score Lions 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half. As the kicks away.
Where big at?
And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Man, shoot. Hey, I was just checking y'all out, shoot. Wondering when y'all gonna do a show or something.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, and it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a man open down the middle of the field. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. On 1st and 10, Stafford throwing deep for Galladay. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be taken down inside Carolina's 15. A big play there for Detroit. 46 yards.
Down Detroit.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Stafford. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball down.
Oh, my
God. Nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. The great move couldn't free him. Taken down at the 10. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Throwing on third down, Stafford.
That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
They'll run with Swift.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. DeAndre Swift hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
Man,
and the Lions are able to grow their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Lions 21, Panthers 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will make it into the end zone.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They go play action. Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for more.
Oh, my freaking gosh, man. Really?
It's Desmond
Steps
Trufant.
ahead, and he's still running down and jumping.
Potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Right there, 54, right there. 22! You. Mike 5-4. Here we go again.
On first down, it's Stafford. Got a man, that's Trent Sherfield. And he's taken down inside the 30. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 46. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And the third quarter will start with a touchback as that one lands in the end zone. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Stafford. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. The 30. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds.
T.J. Hockenson.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
Again, it's Johnson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
And it's 3rd.
Throwing is Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
1-yard line.
Here's Swift, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go with McCaffrey. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
again. Bridgewater on 2nd and 10. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Mike, 58, right there. Wild Bill, Wild Bill. 58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. You're not ready. You're not ready. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. Found his target, it's Anderson. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 33. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
58, 58, come on. Let's go, let's go.
And again, it's Bridgewater. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And a pretty good run as he'll get this down close to a 1st at the Lions 23.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. From the gun, Bridgewater. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Now a 1st down throw, Stafford. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. That'll bring up 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. We'll check on his status when we get back. 3rd and long. It's Stafford. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the 1st. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Here comes the Lions punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Sullivan. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
1st and 10 at the 44.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. And open, it's Moss complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
At the 28-yard line.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Bridgewater. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. I got one.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. To throw, Bridgewater. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
To the air again with Bridgewater. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
First down.
And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Ball carrier.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. And he'll get get this down only to about the 46. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
They're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Desperation time. 4th down. Bridgewater. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. 2nd and 11. Throwing here, Stafford. Throwing deep for Galladay. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
On 3rd down, Stafford. Finding Gabriel complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a 1st down.
1st down, Detroit.
Stafford on 1st down. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
And the Lions 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And a great return as he takes this up just shy of the 45. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Panther. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. One last shot now for Bridgewater. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for 2.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Lions 31, Panthers 13.
So they tried to tack on 2 more. Wouldn't have mattered as far as who won and who lost, but that's how this one ends.